people, can yo get funky? Suicide and force, can yo get funky? The Zulu Nation, can yo get funky? Yeah, just hit me. Just taste the funk and hit me. Just get on down and hit me. That bot just getting so funky now, hit me. Yeah, just hit me.
It's time to chase your dreams about the seats. Make your body sway, socialize. Get down. Let your soul lead the way. Shake it now. Go, ladies. It's a living dream. Love, life, live. Come play the game. Our world is free. Do what you want but free. We know a place where the nights are hot. It is a house of funk, females and males. Both dirty old. For the disco, the DJ plays your favorite blast. Takes it back to the past. Music's magic. Bump, bump, bump. Get bump with some blast. People.
Rock to the planet rock. Don't stop. Rock to the planet rock. Don't stop.
The soul sonic for Mr. Big Pow Wow and MC Glow. We emphasize the show. We got ego. Make this your night. Let's live it right. In my day, as the people say, live it up. Shucks. So work or play. Our world is free. Be what you be. Me.
Rock to the planet rock. Don't stop. Rock to the planet rock. Don't stop.
You're in a place where the nights are hot. When nature's children dance and say the chant on this mother earth, which is our rock. The time has come and what for soul. So you really got soul. Are you ready? Bump, 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 get bump. Now let's go. House. You got the body rockin' posh. Sick house. Everybody just rockin', don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. Keep taking it, talking, working all.
Hello, everybody. How you guys doing, man? I get all these ideas buzzing in my head, boys, and I'm gonna try something different today. We're gonna actually watch one of the comic book community members' channel live and motherfucking review it right here, man. I don't know how y'all feel about that. And we got some news for the channel. The Green Label Brittle Pages is coming back for its fifth annual party. So looking for 10 people this time. And the Brittle Pages is basically the worst and the saltiest. And some of it's joking around, some of it's kidding, but a lot of it is just a friendly reminder that, you know, there is one dickweed out there that will say something, brother. So let's check this out, man. My kid's gonna be screaming. Sorry about that, but you know where we're going first, dude.
Go, ladies. It's a living dream. Love, life, live.
Is there any fucking doubt? We're going to check this top 10, the newest top 10 from Comic Tom. And I don't think Jim Mint was on there this time. I think it was Russ. So, one day ago, let's get this bigger. Let's fix the screen. Shout outs to the chat. Let's start off with shouting the chat out. Appreciate you guys hopping in here today. I see GT Key, White Shadow, Comic Head 84 Madness. Good to see you. DJ Links, the one and only, brother. Free Key Louie. Glad you got your Biggie chain, bro. I saw you got it with Remy. That was fantastic. And Comic Collector Geek, man. I recommended a video to him and he checked it out. And I saw the comment today. I appreciate you, brother. We'll be seeing you real soon on the Comic Collector Club. So let's make this screen, let's fix it up. I want to be on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Wow. This is good. All right. I would like to be a little bigger, but this is pretty good. All right. So This is how I watch Comic Tom's videos. All right.
Cruise with
First of all,
Norwegian and get everything under the sun.
Comic Tom.
Free open bar.
I watch Comic Tom because
Gambit, Gods, and Goats. The MCU is about to change the comic book speculation landscape forever.
that's what he does. He comes in with the dramatic bumper, you know, and we're banking off of the Thor movie this week. So let's see what this trending list is going to look like.
Another week, another list. An Overstreet Price Guide advisor on the show. Russ, we had a hell of a week.
With the release of Love and Thunder and with the Ms. Marvel final episode happening this week, there's a bunch of spoiler stuff on this list. Comic fam, you are warned.
Over 4 years of producing.
All right, first of all, peep out my boy's background, right? I know some things about Tom. He sold his first Dracula #1, No Adams cover, 9.8 for that Jim Journey into Mystery 83 brother, first Thor. So I like that. That's a classy move. That looks good in the background. Good for you, Tom. I can appreciate the hustle. Now, saying that, with all the fucking books this man's got through the years, I'm surprised he don't have 20 fucking first Thors or first Gambits or first every fucking thing, because I feel like people just, am I crazy, or do people just be pumping books to Tom because it's their boy? I don't know. I have no idea. I would think they'd come easy though. So it's impressive, but it's not blowing me away. Is that to appease us? Is that to make us feel like he's not over the top? Is he not greedy? I don't know. I have no idea. He does have a 9.8 Gambit. If this is a humble, honest, this is what this isn't a gimmick, this is his true collection and this is how he does it, maybe it's just the way he rolls. I'm sorry, I'm already too into it. Let's go.
Seeing the trending 10, hit that subscribe button, slap the like button, and at the list at number 10, debuting in 1990, X-Men, issue number 266, the first appearance in full of Gambit, hitting $200 average sales. CGC 9.8s hitting around $1,000 back in June. Recent 9.8 sales hitting $800, which is pretty affordable considering that the heights that this book reached in 2020 was $1,700.
Okay, so first Gambit, PC book. Everybody should have a first Gambit. This is a solid book. This isn't overpriced. This book should be worth more than 9.8. I don't need to hear all this shit about last year or anything. This is where I skip.
There has been a ton of speculation.
I don't need to hear this. It's a fucking good book. Now this is the bullshit.
The August Mystery Mail Call is an open enrollment. ComicTom101.com to join the community and support the show. One per box. We're sending out a Peach Momoko cover. Story by Chris Claremont. Gambit #1. And with the...
Okay. Time out. So that's real convenient. The number 10 is also the Peach Momoko variant this month. Okay. I see you, Tom. That's fly. Continue on.
Powers of Whatnot, this dual exclusive, will allow us to send out virgin copies.
Okay, I don't need the commercial.
We can't do that
this
every
is what
month.
fast forward. This book.
Recent CGC 9.8 high sale of $600.
I have never been worried about this book. I have never felt like I needed a copy of this. I am not banking on this book. Don't sweat it, guys. If you're going to fucking $600 for a 9.8, that's probably where it should be. This should be a $300 9.8. If first Null is $300 9.8, this is $300 9.8. Continue on.
This book has hit lows of under 500 back in 2020. However, even
now, I've been saying this book's going to hit the list for about a month now. Will he mention the reason that I've been pumping this book? I feel like this is the catalyst for Miles Morales. I feel like before this episode, people didn't relate to Miles when they saw him pissing his pants when he at the side of Null. I feel like this is when shit started turning, and that's what Donny Cates does well. Donny Cates does good character development. So when people are on James Tynion's nuts which Tom is guilty of. He also loves Donny Cates, though. Donny Cates actually does do enhancements to these big characters we love. So continue on.
I feel like it's deja vu. We talked about this book weeks on end back when it debuted in 2018, all the way through 2019. We got Venom issue 3 debuting in 2018. Donny Cates' goodness, the first appearance of Null.
$175 average sales, $300 for a CGC 9.8 in this month. And yeah, Tom, this feels a lot like 4 years ago. This book and all of the rest of Donny Cates' Venom run kept making the list when we were doing this, and it's great to see it back here again.
This book hit a high of $435 for a CGC 9.8 back in May. For the same reason it's spiking this week in interest, that is, we're seeing an increase of 183% in copies sold since the debut of Thor, Love, and Thunder, because this movie covers the narrative of Gore the God Butcher, who utilizes the sword, the Necro Sword, which has connections to Null, which was retconned by Donny Cates in 2018 in issue 4 of this very run, connecting the lore of Venom to Jason Aaron's Thor run.
Seeing the Necro Sword in Thor, Love, and Thunder was a great thing, and Null.
At least in the MCU. I agree. But what do you think in the comment section below? Let us know. It'll enter you to win this the subscribe button. And let's talk about this Dark Horse property, issue number 1 of...
No, thank you.
This is your audience at an in-person event. This is your audience.
He kind of mixes in the bullshit, wet ink shit with the real books. This is bullshit. Don't worry about it.
Child of Wonder at number 7 hitting...
No reason this should be on the list. Are you
probably
fucking... There's other books out there, my guy. There's other books. Where's the fucking Wonder Man?
Tribe and...
Where's the fucking any goddamn thing with the shit?
Highest selling comic book of all time, hitting the 8.1.
What, it did it raise $1 in past sales?
Hot damn.
With a print run that high, it makes sense that we are seeing $5 average sales for a raw copy and high sales of $100 CGC.
Okay, this is a waste of time. This book should not be on the list. Garbo, hitting nostalgia, pleasing the fans. I cannot believe this is on the fucking list. This is not a good book on the list either. This Genie's book. I don't give a fuck if it's
8 billion Genies, issue number 2, making the list, selling for $15 average sales, and we could have even swapped this comic out for issue 3 of
Garbo. Don't go buy that book, boys.
Homage covers for $3, $4, $5, and then they
no
did
thank you. No thank you.
Have a hot property on their hands.
Still on this.
Absolutely.
Still on this. Amazing. Amazing.
May start selling aggressively.
Nope.
And then could come down similar to Stray Dogs.
This has no future at all.
What if it gets fast tracked?
Okay, this is interesting. Let's check this out.
That I always thought was underrated, even when it started hitting its peaks with Falcon and Winter Soldier, Captain America, issue 25, debuting in 2014. This is the first appearance of Sam Wilson as Captain America. $50 average sales for a raw high-grade copy, and $140 for a CGC 9.8, and that's selling this month. Buy it now, so you can buy it for $1.7.
Okay, thank you. So, this book here, okay. Now, this is interesting because it's a modern book, and I usually don't suggest modern books, but it's a modern book of a franchise character, and it's a semi-important book. So at that price, I'm not mad at it. 50 books for a raw, fuck no. 140 for 9.8. If you're a 9.8 collector, go for it. But I'm not completely mad at it, but half of this list has been Garbo so far. All right, let's get back to it. What did I do wrong? There we go. I'm having fun. I appreciate you guys. Hope you're enjoying the show.
75.
We're seeing a 300% increase in copies sold this week because we found out last week that Captain America 4 has secured a director, Julius Ona, who did the Cloverfield Paradox.
Yo, shout outs to another fellow Julius. Appreciate that.
You know, I love me some science fiction and some kaijus, and I really enjoy Sam Wilson as Captain America. After
I'm not at
Thor,
but
Love and Thunder, This is the
Don't make him
number 3. Could it be the origin?
Okay, this
June.
book is a waste.
This is
This is a waste of time. Do not
This is
worry
the
about this.
origin of Gore the God
Don't worry about that.
was null back in the day, and he's back to mess up some
I
stuff.
love this
with that.
book.
And it was adapted in Thor: Love and Thunder, but you
This book will be hot for a week if you get it. Sell it now.
One book.
It'll
I
never
know,
be on the
Butch,
top
I agree
10
with you
again.
wholeheartedly. This is the first appearance of Tooth Gnasher and Tooth Grinder.
Yep.
The
Get
ghost
rid of
that
this
Thor
right
is
now if you
kinda
have it.
saddled with as a punishment.
And the last book is First Century. I dumped all of them. I had
Copy
30 of
sold
them.
after we saw a
This is absolutely worthless. So, my overall summary for my first episode of Biggie Shaq reviews the comic community. By the way, Madness, I'm going to use that old thumbnail that you made me a long time ago. Tylox, I see you out there aggressively. I goose. So, my first review of this episode is I feel kind of gypped. What up, Benny Blanco? I feel kind of gypped because I was looking forward to seeing Jim Mint. I wanted to be able to review that because I am a fan of Jim Mint's. I am a fan of Comic Tom's. I use the top 10 list because it's a very important list, and it's proven beneficial to helping me move books and get books. So thank you, Comic Tom. But you do have to weed out the bullshit. Anything on that list, if you have it, fucking 9 times out of 10, sell it. But know in the back of your mind that these are usually, if they're not the blue chip books that you see and know all so well, my friends, you don't need to keep them. So that's my review of Comic Tom. Thank you guys very much. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'm looking forward to doing more of these. I'm looking for suggestions, and I will be doing more top 10 lists because I do enjoy the Comic Tom top 10. I'm going to be reviewing auctions. I've got, that's the other thing I wanted to do is talk about the channels I've been suggested to look into. So this isn't a surprise whenever people hear these names come up. So, okay. I'm going to be I've already looked at these channels, and these are fantastic channels for the green label, green brittle pages. So we got Thinking Critical is a channel I've looked into. Nerdtrotic is abysmal. It's like 2 chicks and a dude, and they're super cucked out. Okay. And see, I got a couple more. I've been suggested about the kind of anti-woke type channels and Pedal and Pete. Anyways, spaghetti's done. Yep. I gotta go, guys. Hope y'all had a good one. Hey, if y'all fucking with me, I'm fucking with you. It's me, the immortality, brother. I'll be back. Don't you guys